Hello guys, it's day 2 of Christmas week. Santa K here, bringing you some projects to help you make your Christmas special. So today we're going to make this cute card that is actually a gift card holder. You can see it's got a Disney gift card in there. Perfect gift card for me, in case you were wondering. Just kidding. Anywho, we're going to make this adorable gift card holder card with the Above It All set. So excited to stamp with y'all today on day 2 of Christmas week. I know some of y'all are thawing out your turkeys and going grocery shopping. I just hope you'll find time to relax and maybe even get a little crafting done, but also just sit back and watch some videos and learn some great tips and tricks to get ready for your holiday crafting. All right, so this little card I'm making with the Above It All set. And I've had this, I haven't used it yet. I bought it straight away when the catalog first came out because it was one of my favorites. And so I pulled it off the shelf today so we can get it inky. This is the card that I saw. I think I showed this to you last week. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to copy that. That is so cute. So this is how I got the idea from Gwen Duckworth. Very talented. All right. So we're going to start. Here's what's so simple about this. A lot of times gift card holders have like funky dimensions or you have to use 12 by 12 paper. We are just going to start with a 4 1/4 by 11 sheet of cardstock, which is how we make all of our cards. And then what we're going to do is we're going to score that at 2. So bring it to 2. Remember, this is our scoring blade on our trimmer, the gray one. And then we're going to bring it over to 5 1/2. I have to do the 5 1/2 on this side. So score at 2 and 5 1/2. Okay. And that's how you make it. It's like so simple. So this folds in and you're going to use your bone folder to really get a good crease. Now, I'm going to show you some tools today, and at the end I'm going to show you about a fun gift that you need to give yourself or your friends. We're going to see how many basic tools I use today. So first one is our bone folder. It is indispensable. You want to use it to make really sharp creases on these cards so that they lay flat. So, bone folder. All right, so that's the structure of it, and that's where your little gift card gets tucked in. Now, we're going to use on our card, we're going to use this designer paper called Above It All. I cut that wrong. I can see that I did. What in the world? Oh, here's my piece that I cut. So for the front, we're going to use a piece that is, and remember, you can get these PDFs when you're on my email list. So make sure and join my email list so I have all the dimensions for the PDFs today. You know what I just realized? I was going to come on here at 1, and I didn't. I rescheduled something to 3. Anyway, sorry guys, if y'all were looking for me at 1. Oh, my sweet, precious daughter just came home from college, and I was just so excited about that I just confused myself. So anywho, sorry for the lateness of this video. You can always get the replay. All right, so we're going to put designer paper here, 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 and here. All right, and then we're going to pop our piece of white inside. And that is precious. That's so you can write in your card. All right, and then we're going to tie our ribbon. Now this ribbon was on not orderable for a long time. Oh, I didn't even tell you, I got sidetracked by myself about this Winter Meadow Designer Paper. It's got some stunning colors. I'm using it on my Stamp-A-Stack that I'm currently talking about. So don't forget to sign up for that. There's still spots. You're going to make 4 cards using this designer paper. I mean 8 cards, 4 each of 2 designs. 2 each of 4 designs. But anyway, you've got some gorgeous winter patterns here, okay? And the fun thing about this paper is it is continuing in a future publication, which almost never happens with our designer papers. I won't say never, but it's very rare. All right, so we're going to take our ribbon, and we are going to tie it as far up to this edge as we can. This is called white iridescent ribbon. Now we're getting ready to need another tool. When we cut our ribbon, obviously we're going to need scissors. Now, you can go get your old whatever scissors that are in your kitchen, but we need some nice sharp scissors for our toolkit. So, and our scissors are called paper snips. They actually come with a lid, which is nice. And I like to keep one that's good for, this ribbon is tricky to cut. I like to keep one that's good for ribbon and one that's good for paper. This one I've used with glue. So it's time for a new set of paper snips there, or to clean these off. But you're going to need to have paper snips. Should be in your toolkit of fun. All right. Now, I've used the deckled rectangles to make a larger and a smaller deckled rectangle. So the way we're going to stick this deckled rectangle down is with dimensionals that we've of course buried. Let me see if I've stuck them in my bag. No. I know they're here because I just used them. Maybe I've dropped them on the floor. Oh my stars. Oh, I covered them up. They do get covered up. If you're a crafter, you know they get covered up bad. So we're going to put 2 here and 1 here, okay? And voila. Just like that. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp up our little deckled rectangle with our above it all stamps. Now, first thing we're going to stamp is this cable right here. So it's a cable car in the Aspen Highlands, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to use the colors Lost Lagoon, Gray Granite, and Pretty Peacock. Those are our colors. They're a nice, gorgeous palette for this card. But we're going to start with Gray Granite. And what we're going to do first is we're going to stamp the cable up here at the top edge. Okay, that's our little cable. And then we're going to come in with our mechanism. This is our little rolling mechanism right here. And before we do that, though, we're going to kind of eyeball where it needs to go, because we want our little cable car to be here. So we're going to know that our little circle-y things need to be about right there. So we're going to stamp that with Gray Granite. Isn't that nice? All right, now here's the problem. A problem that's easily solved. Our little hook thing, if we put our hook stamp here, this is this hook, then our cable car, it goes off the page. So what I did is I just inked up the hook and then covered up this with whatever. And I left a tiny bit of it showing, and then we're just gonna stamp our hook to be, actually, I remember now. First, we're gonna stamp our cable car. Forgot. With Lost Lagoon. And we're just gonna stamp this right under. You wanna definitely make sure you've got this squishy pad underneath when you're using one of these filled in stamps. I'm gonna put it right under our little thing. All right, so that's our cable car. Now, our little hook is too long. You can see that's not gonna work. So you're gonna take a piece of scrap that you've got laying around, and you're gonna stick it right here. Let a little bit of that show, because it's gray granite on gray granite, so you're good. And then you're gonna line that right up with the top, and that's exactly how long it needs to be. So you're safe and sound there. Then we're going to come in here with our gray granite and stamp our Happy Holidays up in this area. Now, our cable car is moving. It's moving. So we are going to go ahead and show you where the treetops are. So we've got this little tree, and we're going to stamp it in Pretty Peacock. I say little, it's pretty tall, and I love it. It's a neat little tree. So we're going to do one full strength, and then one kind of half strength, and then one even less. Fill in here, and we'll go another full strength one here. Oops. And maybe one more there. So there's our little cable car going through the wooded treetops. I love it. Now, we're skiing, so of course it's snowing. There's no doubt that it's snowing. And we are going to put in our snow. I made quite a mess on that block. We're going to get our scrap again. We're going to stamp off each time. Now, of course, you're going to be able to see that snow through the windows of our cable car, through there. Definitely want to stamp off so you're just got some tiny, light little snowflakes. I'm pretty happy with that. I might put a few more in there, and then a few more up here. I think I'm going to sneak a few in over here. And some down here. I think I'd like to sneak some in this little section there. Okay, so you've got your snow and your snow scene. Then I was super excited to figure out, well, let's go ahead and stick this down with Stampin' Seal Plus onto our little sweet thing, our deckled rectangle. Now, I was looking at my embellishments to see what would go here, and if you've ever used these festive pearls, this is a half package. I used this. I got this from a retreat with Patience Holt, my friend. And this is a perfect one. It's like a greenish, grayish pearl. Now, enter our favorite tool. It's called another tool. It's called your take your pick tool. We're gonna pick, so you twist it, and that little tiny bit of putty, which is the same thing as like teachers use, like teacher tacky, comes out, and that allows you to just pick up that little embellishment with ease. Put it right where you want it. And I like to just slide them over, pop them down. Now, this is indispensable if you're using sequins or other things. But let me show you. This lid goes on. This is replaceable, and you get a refill for your putty, which I don't think I've ever used a whole thing of putty. You've got a poker tool for when you're using dies. You've got a palette knife that switches out. And then there's a little attachment to it that you can use as a stylus to emboss. And then also a larger embossing stylus. There's one more attachment tool that I don't have with me that you can use to brush out your die tips. So that's also very cool. All right, let me stick that back in there. Anywho, another thing you're going to want in your toolkit. All right, now I guess that's it for this card. Yes, totally finished. So one of the most exciting things about this stamp set is its current price. So I did a video yesterday of everything that's retiring. And what's exciting is this stamp set is on deep discount. It is on, I was already open to it and I think I went right off of it. Nope, let me see what page it's on. Page 40. I went to page 20. I was close. Halfway there. Okay, so you can see I've marked it up. That's retiring. But the stamp set itself is $22.40. I'm sorry, the dies are only $22.40, and I think, let me look at my list. I think I forgot to mark the stamp set on this one. Let's look, page 40. So this is the last chance lists. I marked up 2 of these. Above It All dies. Above It All stamp. No, the stamp set's not on sale. But the dies are discounted to $22.40 and the stamp set is $20. So you're going to want to pick that up since if you haven't gotten that already. Add that to your winter stamps. All right. So Christmas week, it's going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be live at 1, not 3. Either live or a pre-recorded video at 1 each day. Again, apologies for today. I'm cuckoo. And when you order during this time, through the 27th, I want to make sure if people see these after Thanksgiving, you've got a chance through the 27th. When you order $35 or more, you get 16 PDFs. It's a mega holiday bundle of cards. Subscribe to my email to get these PDFs. These are even extra PDFs on top of that. And then if you spend $50, you get a free cute embellishment that is going to be fancied up for the holidays. Now, your embellishment may differ, but it's going to have a cute little tag on it, which I love. And our gift for the day. So each day we're talking about a gift, and I hope you've understood my hints about today's gift, which is a toolkit. Okay, so our toolkit, now I can't sell it outright. You order a toolkit and I purchase everything to go into your toolkit. So you reserve your toolkit, to be clear. I'm not selling these outright because we're not allowed to do that. But message me, email me, text me, and tell me you want to reserve your toolkit, okay? So it's going to include a take your pick tool plus a refill, a wink of Stella, which is going to make everything sparkle. We'll use that in a second. Some paper snips, a bone folder, a bonus. This is not something that Stampin' Up! Sells, but I purchased these for you. This is an adhesive eraser. So if you get an adhesive boo-boo on your card and you need to remove it, that's what this does. And a D block. Okay, this is the most indispensable block. And you'll get all this in this nifty case. So when you come to my card class, or you go to the card class that you go to, you have everything right where you need it. All right? I think the one thing I didn't use, I didn't need the adhesive remover, which is good. And I used a block without showing you. Of course, it's going to be wrapped cute. And I will put Christmas candy in it. I meant to. But the Wink of Stella is what's going to cause everything to be very sparkly. And so we're just going to put some Wink of Stella on our trees because, of course, they're lined with snow. So you can see, you might can see on the video that sparkle and shine. I don't even think that it's, go ahead. So the way you get it going is you squeeze it, and once you see that Wink of Stella go into that barrel, then it's where it needs to be. There we are. Now we're getting some sparkle. I have gone through so many of these because I think of Wink of Stella is kind of like the ranch dressing of cards. Like, you just really want it on everything. So, anywho, you've got your sparkly, sparkly trees there. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my email and also my YouTube channel so you don't miss a single Christmas week video. Yesterday we made these cute and simple cards, and today we've made this nifty little gift card. So I don't know if I showed you, but you tuck your little gift card right in this little slot. Disney is my favorite place, so that's why that is there. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.